You already know this is about to be stupid. Ay, whoa.
How about the range? I'm feeling strange. I might be crazy. None of y'all phase me. I took a sip, I'm not acting. I took a sip, I'm not acting my age. I took a trip, now they got me on stage. How about the range? How about the range? Whoa, this a new range, new page. Got me in a new country, new stage. I ain't signed no deal, I'm too paid. I do not have chill, I'm too crazy. I do not take L's, I'm too Brady. I might be frosted, I'm not flaky. Don't know what it cost me, it's all gravy. Turn on that faucet and just pay me. Whoa, we gon' get it, bring it back. Maybe Donald is a Mac. Couple bottles, empty glass. New machine, I'm sending facts. Bump the headline, check the facts. I'm not a gangster, but I'm a gorilla. Hop on them drums when I'm feeling J Dilla. Come get your lady, cause I'm a just stiller.
How about the range? Whoa. Ay, yeah, I'm feeling strange. Whoa.
How about the range? I'm feeling strange. I might be crazy. None of y'all phase me. I took a sip, I'm not acting my age. I took a trip, now they got me on stage. How about the range? How about the range? Whoa, there's no comparison. Black in America, a little too arrogant. I just embarrass y'all niggas irrelevant. I shouldn't have mentioned it, that's royal etiquette. Out of my element, way too intelligent. Grab you a therapist, send him my sentiments. Neck full of sediments, caught me a Tesla and skirt through the valley. Dropped an investment in Silicon Valley. All of this cake, but I'm missing the patty. Might mess around and just scoot to Miami. Drums are so loud that they break in the chassis. King of the grass like a Lionel Messi. I am not crass, but my mental is messy. Mud in my glass while my pencil is sketching. All these rappers, but no one impressed me. Most of them actors that labels as testing.
How about the range? Whoa. Ay, yeah, I'm feeling strange. Whoa.
How about the range? I'm feeling strange. I might be crazy. None of y'all phase me. I took a sip, I'm not acting my age. I took a trip, now they got me on stage. How about the range? How about the range? Whoa. How about the range? I'm feeling strange. I might be crazy. None of y'all phase me.
How about the range? Whoa. Ay, yeah, I'm feeling strange. Whoa.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Yes, fatphobia causes incredible harm.
First of all, bitch, I'm a fat ass.
Our whiteness is part of the problem.
Ouch, my ribs.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Swole normal.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testicles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 23 Hundo and 28 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with another episode. Today's episode, the Beastcast, is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everesting K2 Flexing.
Fucking
and all you beaches.
The fucking
All right, fam. Welcome to the show. Hit the like button. Share the live stream. We're available everywhere. Check out the description and the show notes down below. Join the fam over at swolenormousx.com. And make sure you leave us a review. Let's jump right into today's episode. We got a very, very packed show. We got Tainty Boy in the house. We got Papa Swolio down by my foot. We got Pinkston Churchill over here on the church perch. We are ready to fucking go. Time to get after it and bust this nut wide open. Let's get today's party started, shall we? Falcon. Respect. Respect. Let's fucking go. All right, hashtag Tainty Magooch. Hashtag Tainty Magooch for a chance to win today's Swole card. It is Tainty Tuesday after all. Well, that was nice. Drop that in the comments. Oh, my God, it felt great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I really
And
do.
that's the way, I like it. Casey on the Sunshine Band.
I like it. It felt good. Oh, felt so good. All right, hashtag Tainty Magooch. It is Tainty Tuesday. Don't be a beach, don't be a boosh, or you will very, very likely end up like Tainty Magooch, and you do not want to be a Tainty Magooch. Let me tell you that. No, sir. No, sir.
Matt Damon.
No, sir. You do not want to be a Tainty Magooch. Fam, if you don't know what that is, can we educate people? Drop in the comments down below. What is a Tainty Magooch? How do you define a Tainty Magooch? It's something you want to avoid, but, they're out there. They're out there. We can't stop it. We can't stop it. So drop in the comments, what'd you smash today? I hope you are making some sick fucking gains wherever you are. That being said, we're not sticking around for you. We're going to make our fucking gains. We're going to get into that tip right now, beaches. Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. Ooh, a little chilly. Time to make those gains, fam. For members, guess what? We had our accountability meeting yesterday. So if you missed out, it's available now in Swole TV. It was an awesome call. Loved it. We had Mama Swolio dropping in with a little special guest, but also we announced that we have a roundtable coming up this Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Come on, fam. Roundtable RT, baby. Roundtable 27. RT 27. This Thursday. The world famous roundtable. So be there 5 p.m. Eastern time. Group conversation with myself and the Swole fam. We love it. We have them every 2 weeks. So be there this Thursday. Mark your calendars for members only. The episode will be private. So another reason to join the fam today. Don't miss out on that. All right, let's get into today's first Swole fam post.
What's in the box?
All right, we're going to kick it off with Aaron. Aaron writes, not, quote, feeling it today, fam, and yet I'm halfway done and will grind through to the end. I thought perhaps I just needed some food, so I ate earlier during the show and gave myself time to digest, but nope. I feel this is important to share because consistency doesn't give one fuck about how I feel. Goddamn right, it doesn't. No, sir, it certainly does not. Remember, pillar number 7 is not feeling like it. Pillar number 7 is not emotion. It's not emotion, is it now?
Emotional damage.
It's not emotion. It's consistency. Remember, discipline is born, is built, is forged out of you getting it done. Doesn't matter if you feel like it. Never did, never have, never will. Does not matter if you fucking feel like it. So make sure you are recognizing that your feelings about training has nothing to do with whether or not you are actually getting it done. All right, we got a post here from Brett. Let's zoom in. Nice beard, bro. What's up, fam? My name is Brett, aka Boogie. I'm 25 and a golf course superintendent. I've been listening to the podcast for a few months, and I love starting my early work mornings with the podcast. When I was a sophomore in college, I became involved in powerlifting and was the strongest I had ever been, except my diet was garbage. Come to find out, in the last year, I have been focusing more on actually proper eating and feel the best I ever have. Love seeing all the Swole peeps progress and can't wait to get more involved in the community. Here's a pic, or here's a Swole pic, I should say. 5'7", 160 pounds. Oh, sitting pretty. Fucking get after it. Very nice. Very nice. Look at that. Look at the beard, too. Look at the beard. Respect. Let's get a little golf clap for the beard. We like that shit.
I don't know how
we
to
like
put
that around
this,
these parts.
But I'm kind of a big deal.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Consistency. Consistency. Remember, motivation's bullshit. Motivation is a cheating, deceptive whore that will leave you the first chance she gets. Fuck your motivation. Not required. Motivation not required here. Motivation not required on the Daily Swole. You're not. I'm not required to feel like doing the Daily Swole. Rufus is not required to show you his taint, but he will. But he will, and that's some serious taint. Very nice. Very nice. I appreciate it. Draw me like one of your French girls. You're not required to feel like training today, but you are required to train. We got a post here from Frank inside our Swole Fam discussion boards on X under pillar number 6, mindfulness. And he writes, so fam, I have a question. How do you deal with the feeling of guilt or selfishness when prioritizing your workout routine? I am a husband, father of 3, and I have other hobbies that take up a lot of my time, in parentheses, hunting. My wife and kids are not the problem. It is in my own head. I often feel guilty for spending money or buying things for myself. Any suggestions would be greatly appreciated. Well, you're answering your own question, Frank. This is, of course, my opinion. You can answer Frank, or you can submit your thoughts in the live chat. But you are saying my wife and kids are not the problem. It's in my own head. So there you go. It's in your own head. Meditation, brain gains, making sure that you're filling your own cup. Understand that investing in yourself, investing in hobbies, investing in your own self-development and personal mental health is absolutely essential for you to be there in full for your family and for your children. And I'm sure a lot of these things, your kids, do your children go hunting with you? Maybe they're not old enough yet, but they will. I am sure you would like to educate them and get them involved with that type of, that's not just a hobby, that's a skill. That's a very valuable skill. So these are things, training, whatever it is. I think it's the understanding and the perspective, especially if it's not coming from your wife and kids, don't throw roadblocks in your way. So there's no need to feel guilty for investing in your health. Money is meant to be used. Money is meant to be used for investing. You're investing in food, you're investing in shelter, you're investing in assets, but you're also an asset yourself. So investing in yourself is essential, and money is just a medium of stored energy in order for you to do that. And you're transferring it from work. You get it returned to you in the form of money, and you're using that money in order to transfer it to other things, whether it's food or whether it's a new bow or some ammo or whatever it is for your hunting and your training and so forth. I'm sure you spend plenty of money on your family, and they want the best Frank possible. So those are my thoughts, and you can drop your thoughts in the comments down below. It's a great post. It's a great post. But you said it yourself. You're your own worst enemy. It's in your head. If you said it's in your head, it's not coming externally, then it's time to get your head in the right place. But you're doing great, bro. You're doing great. Any other thoughts, you could drop it in the comments. Post here from Jennifer. I am so tired, but so happy. Today, I ticked off a bucket list item that a couple years ago, I never dreamed I could actually do. I did a rugged maniac obstacle race with my daughters and husband. 2 years ago, I was so overweight and unhealthy that I hurt getting off the couch and going down my porch steps. I was having other weight-related health issues as well. I found Papa Swole and a couple other no-nonsense fitness people on YouTube, and it inspired me to take control of my health. I've been getting my eating under control and going to the fucking gym since then. Not perfectly, but working on it. I'm still overweight and have a long way to go, but I'm so thankful for Papa's tough love and the Swole fam here. Epic. Good for you. Good for you. That's an objective win. Good for you. And our last Swole fam post from Nikki, going through my Facebook groups today. A little late for Fef. That's never late for Fef. It's Fef every day. It's just Friday once a week. But hey, it's getting done. I am horrified at the number of groups I'm a part of. and even more horrified at the number of MLM groups my friends have invited me to over the years. Hashtag buy Satan. Let's fucking. Oh my God. All right, let's take some questions. Drop in the comments down below. Hashtag ask Papa Swolio. Something might have been broken, so I am not seeing live chat popping up for a couple minutes. So I don't know if it's broken. You keep on dropping the live chat. Hopefully it'll kick up again, but maybe something is wrong with YouTube. So we got a couple calls and we got a bunch from Instagram nonetheless, but just keep on dropping those live chats and maybe it'll pop back on. It happens once in a while. The live chat won't come through and all of a sudden, boom, I'll get like 1,000 comments. I'm sure you guys are typing like crazy because those are some awesome Swole fan posts. I will take the first one from Instagram, and this one's from History Dude 10100. And he asks, Papa Swolio, how do I lose belly fat even though I've been working arms and legs? Well, you're not going to spot reduce fat. You need to remove all the inflammatory foods, get better sleep, making sure you're doing elimination diet, cut out all the parabens, phthalates, plastics from your environment, get rid of the deodorants, the shampoos, the soaps, the laundry detergents, all these things in our environment that actually interrupt. They're called endocrine disruptors. They fuck up our endocrine system and they're estrogenic. So things like soy, flax seeds, these are terrible for humans. And a lot of people just suck down vegetable oils like crazy. And these things are well known to damage our endocrine system, which also leads to reproductive damage and so forth, thyroid issues, metabolic disease. So make sure you are focusing on that. Sounds like you need to join the fam or at least go to swolenormoussex.com and download the 7 pillars. Because you just getting started. Working arms and legs has nothing to do with your stomach. Joshua Davey, Papa Swolio, what's the best quality drink? Water.
Matt Damon.
Well, there's that. Water. Searday Freak 0, Papa Swolio, can you teach me a better and proper breathing technique for push-ups? Breathe out on the way up and inhale on the way down. There you go. And there you have it. Let's see. Coleman 837, Papa Swolio, what's better for general fitness, deadlifts or cleans? If you have good form, they're both beneficial. Deadlifts is better in general for most applications. There's nothing wrong with cleans. I would recommend most people getting involved with kettlebell cleans. Much safer than barbell cleans, and more people be able to do it. I think it's much more valuable. It's a much easier way to onboard people. Cleans are very simple of an exercise with kettlebells and doesn't take that long to master that skill. And it'll translate into a lot more exercises than just a barbell clean. A barbell clean is a barbell clean, but mastering a kettlebell clean will also help you master kettlebell swings and high pulls and all these other kettlebell movements. So in my experience, a kettlebell clean will lead you to much more growth than just a barbell clean. But deadlifts are fantastic. There's many different ways to do deadlifts. Nothing like pulling something up off the ground. That's really important. So better for general fitness. These are all tools. These are all strategies. And nothing's really better. It depends on how you're applying it and what the purpose of your application is in context of your entire protocol. Hashtag Tainty Magooch for a chance to win today's Swole card, douches. It's a kind of Tainty Magooch day. Let's actually take a call right now. We got one from Becca in the house. Becca, you are on the Daily Swole.
Papa Swolio.
What's up, Bish?
My question to you is, after taking a hiatus from lifting and nutrition timing for a couple of weeks now, but getting back into it probably 4 weeks in, how long would you anticipate your strength gains to come back, in the sense that mentally you're focused, you're in there, coming back from a major life change, which has messed with my mental health in several ways. But again, I'm focusing all that energy back into the gym, but a little frustrated with the slow progress. What are your recommendations in being patient with myself? Thanks a lot.
Being patient with yourself. That's my recommendation, is keep on getting after it. Focus on the 7 pillars. You took a couple weeks off. It could be back next week, or it could take 3 weeks. Who cares? You're doing this for the rest of your life, so it'll come back. Don't worry about it. It'll come back. It'll come back. Stop stressing yourself out. You're creating problems that don't exist. You said you had some life change. Okay, there's different stresses, and okay, you fell off for a couple weeks. I mean, it'd be beneficial to meditate on that and to figure out why you fell off, because going through life changes or struggles, that's when you really need to be the most consistent with your training, because that's going to help you navigate those things. So now that you're back on it, how long is it going to take for your strength to get back? If it's a couple weeks, you might not have lost any strength. So I don't really know exactly what the timeline is or what you're really referring to as you feel like you're dragging ass. It's probably because of your mindset. It's probably because of the roadblocks or whatever you're throwing in your path. I would make sure you're focusing on your brain gains and eating properly, sleeping, sunlight, all that stuff, and crushing some fucking steel. And don't worry about how long it takes. It doesn't matter. Is it valuable to you? Is it worthwhile? Of course it is. Doesn't matter if it takes 3 months or 3 weeks. Before you know it, it's going to be 3 months. And then you're going to have those results, whether it's 3 weeks or 3 months, you're getting there and you're moving in a positive direction. So stop putting extra pressure on yourself. You already are going through or went through something recently, whatever that was, and you're back on it. So the timeline doesn't fucking matter. If you are focusing on those daily tasks, if you're focusing on the 7 pillars and doing what you can do to the best of your ability today, guess what's going to happen if you do that every day? You're going to have more strength than you had before. You're going to make more improvements. You're going to get there and you're going to surpass it, and this won't be an issue. So stop creating problems that don't exist. All right? That's my thoughts on it. Some serious knowledge cock today, fam. Relentless. I'm still not seeing chat pop up on YouTube. But if you're in the Swole fan, you can hop over to Telegram. That's coming through. I don't know what's wrong with YouTube, but we're crushing it all the same. So I appreciate those of you that are watching live, but I am not seeing any of the chat pop up yet. Thus far, I'm not seeing it pop up yet. Squillum Dixon, Papa Swolio, how did you first get into the gym? I walked in. Oh, let's fucking go.
We choose truth over facts.
I went. How did I first get into the gym? I went to the gym. I started getting to the gym in high school. How does anyone get into the gym? And here's the thing. How did I get into the gym? Who cares, right? Who cares how you're going to the gym. Do you want the results from the gym? Cool, go to one. Doesn't matter the reason why. You're in the same place. Some people are going there for more. Everyone's in there for their own reasons. The most important thing is that you're in there. I wanted to build muscle, so I went to the right place to build muscle. Amart 402, best at home workout with dumbbells besides curls. Curls isn't a workout. That's an exercise. I'm not even going to address this question. That's a lazy question. Best at home workout. There's a lot of things you can do with dumbbells. Come on, fam. Come on.
Matt
Give me a
Damon.
question. Tyler, any plans on getting a 4th dog? No. V8 Mac, Papa Swolio, tips for working out with an injury. I got a minor bicep sprain at the moment. Bicep sprain. Sprains ligaments. So you mean a bicep tear? At the moment, and refuse to take time off the gym. Do legs. Do yoga. Make sure you're doing corrective exercise to heal it. Don't do anything stupid because you can make it worse. So is it a sprain or is it, because you're not going to have there's no such thing as a bicep strain. A strain, not a sprain. Sprain is ligamental. So you mean an elbow, or that's something else. So maybe you have an issue, you pulled a muscle and you strained your bicep, the soft tissue in your bicep. So I would make sure that you are addressing that. Yoga is beneficial, doing corrective exercise, light weights to the full range of motion, depending what the issue is, depending on if you're cleared for exercise, and then doing legs and things like that. You could still do other exercises. Maybe you can use, there's different things that maybe if you have issues with gripping, you can have like the little, there are straps and things you can put your wrist through that will actually take pressure off, grip, for certain issues or injuries or setbacks. That way people can still train. There's different ways to work around it. So every injury is going to be different. And, for someone who is more experienced or an expert, they can work around it a lot better. For some people that might be new to the gym, they're going to potentially make it worse. So it's important to not aggravate any kind of issue, but you can work around a lot of issues. For better or for worse, you can work around things if you know how to do it. If you know how to train these muscles to repair, you can still keep training. But if you're like, oh, I want to do the same exact things, but it hurts, then you're just going to make it worse. So there's different ways to approach that. Tobias from the Telegram chat, been doing 5-minute brain gains for about 3 weeks now, has helped my mental state so much. Thank you. You're welcome. When did you come up with the 7 pillars? A few years ago. They've been around for thousands of years. Long time. We've had the 7 Pillars ebook going around since 2016. So 7 Pillars ebook has been out there for a while. It's been out there. Hundreds, and I think we have on the download page over 250,000 downloads. It's probably much more than that. It's gone viral many times on Facebook, like in 2016 and 2017 and 2018. So a lot of people have been exposed to the 7 pillars. Now, the amount of people that are actually applying them day to day, that's another thing. It's a lot of people aren't going to take action. You know, this is kind of this show and everything we talk about. It's good advice if you take it. It's good advice if you take it. Ian Martin 17 Papasfolio. What should I do if my job takes all my time to go to the gym? Manage your time better. What kind of job do you have that takes all your time? There are people that work 17-hour days that go to the fucking gym. Go first. Go first. Prioritize yourself first. Even if you do a 30-minute workout at home. I know you might be tired, but get up earlier. Train at home, get a kettlebell, and do 30 minutes before you go to work. You'll feel much better that you're investing in your health. You could also get a new job or invest in yourself. Cut down your living expenses and use that money to invest in new skills that will give you higher paying job or other trades that will allow you to get a job with better, you know, improve your career so you can make more money with less time. Let's see. Princess Sparkle Unicorn on the Telegram. Hopefully you can change your name so we know who you are. What weight would you suggest for a beginner mace user? I'm not so strong of a lady. And do you just need one or a pair of different sizes? Mace is the long one. I wouldn't start with anything more. It depends on the length. You can get a 5-pound one, but it's really small and short. And it's going to be it's so light, it's almost kind of not worth having a mace. You can get a shoulder rock from Kabuki Strength, and those are run you like $170, but then you can add more plates in the future. There's a lot of different adjustable maces, but if you're getting an Indian club like the Steel Club and you're not so strong of a lady, I would recommend doing like 2-pound or 3-pound clubs. But if you're getting the longer mace, no more than like 7 or 10, but it depends on the length. You can get a 5-pound mace, but it's kind of going to be a short mace just because it's so light. So I don't know what you're talking about. Mace is the long one, and steel clubs are the shorter ones. Clubs, I would just start with if you're not that strong and you want to make sure you're building it up, you want to do higher repetitions. This is not something you're doing like 4 reps with. So I would recommend getting 2-pounders then, if you're not that strong. 2 or 3-pounders. I would recommend just right off the bat getting because they make 4-pound too. I would get 2 pounds, a 2-pound pair, and I would get a 4-pound pair because you're probably going to progress pretty quickly. Or if you're doing single ones, you can get 2-pound, a 4-pound, or a 5-pound. I would get 2 different ones. That way, when you get a little bit stronger, because you'll get the coordination. Once you get the coordination, you can go up in weight. Let's see. Afran, Papasfolio. Let's see. I'm too lazy to go to the gym. Bullshit. Well, that might be true, but I also think I can't change even if I go, so what shall I do? Stop being a pussy and go to the fucking gym. Do it anyway. I also think I can't change even if I go, so what the fuck does that mean? Okay, then don't go. Guess what happens if you don't go? You're not going to change. Guess what happens if you don't go to the gym? You're not going to improve. That's what happens if you don't go. So fucking go. Learn. Practice. Build skills. I'm too lazy. Bullshit. Fucking go. I mean, you might be lazy, but you're not too lazy. You're just being lazy. Kian Andrew. Papasfolio, best meal plan for weight loss. Go to swolenormousx.com and jump on that elimination diet. It's not a weight loss diet, but it'll help you get rid of extra inflammation and body fat. Okay, let's take another call. We got one from Harold in the house. Harold.
Aloha, Papasfolio.
Aloha.
How can I meet you and train in person? That would be pretty cool. I just saw your content and I was like, bro, this guy is dope. Yes, sir. Aloha.
How can I meet you and train in person? Well, I mean, if you join the Swole fam, if we have a SwoleCon in the future, you're more than welcome to come down. But meet me and train with me. I don't do that, but I appreciate you finding my content and being here and asking a question. Really stoked for that. I would recommend joining the Swole fam because we're always doing private calls. We have a round table so we can have a group conversation, but I don't do in-person training like that. But thank you for the call. Let's see. Stephanie from the Daily Swole Telegram. Sup, Papa and fam. So I'm down 40 pounds and probably have 35 to go. but I'm getting loose skin on thighs and upper arms. Being a woman, I'm not getting that jacked. Any suggestions? Loose skin? I mean, if you're losing weight, loose skin, you might have to talk to a plastic surgeon. There's really nothing that's going to shrink skin. But building muscle is definitely beneficial, but at the same time, depends on how overweight you were, how much fat, how quickly you gained it. There's a lot of issues or a lot of other things with that. But you might benefit from, some people are saying, like, high repetitions or fasting, things like that might help take care of some of that, but you might want to get a professional opinion when it comes to extra loose skin. That's a very inconsistent, it's a very inconsistent thing, just because you have a lot of you have a lot of people that lose a lot of weight and don't have extra skin. Some people do have a lot of that, so couldn't tell you exactly how you're going to get rid of loose skin. Let's move into, we'll take a couple more questions. Again, I'm not seeing, I guess the YouTube link is broken, so we'll keep on taking from Instagram. But of course, if you join in, if you're a member, you can go to the Daily Swole Telegram chat and submit questions and comments there. Let's see. Positive Cross CB. Papa Solia, how many times can you go to the gym a day, or how many hours? That's irrelevant. It's not how long you go for. It's how effective your training is. You really don't need to be training for more than an hour or two, depending on what you're doing, including warm up and cool down. So how many times can you go to the gym a day? You can go 7 fucking times. You could stay there for 10 hours, but it's not in your best interest. You're not building muscle when you're at the gym. You're breaking it down. So really what you want to do is you want to get in, you want to train, you want to get the fuck out. Okay, Kayla Picks. Papa Swolio, what's your opinion of kickboxing? I don't have an opinion on it, really. What are you trying to do it for? It might be a fun activity. Is it going to help you get like lean and ripped? Not necessarily. You need to be lifting weights. I don't care if you're doing boxing or jump roping or you like to ride a bicycle. That's fine, but that's cardio. That's cardio, and a lot of people like it as an activity, and I'm not here to tell you what you should or shouldn't like, but I will tell you what will and won't work. And cardio should be something that you add into a strength training and mobility routine. So if you look at the 7 pillars, you're not going to see cardio on there. It could be a component of your training, but it's not going to be something that's like a major pillar. Like, you have to be doing cardio. That could be a component of your training, but make sure that you are approaching your training with a specific intention of like what you want the outcome to be. I know it's an Instagram question, so you don't have the full context per se. I am HK718. Papa Swolio, is it okay to work out with low weights? Sure, if you don't want to build muscle. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Is it okay? Yeah, it's okay. It's allowed. It's legal. You're not going to build a lot of muscle if you're lifting with low weight. And low weight is relative, and heavy weight is relative. You need to be lifting in a weight range that is going to provide the intensity and the overload that's going to stimulate muscle growth for you. If you're new to the gym, 5 or 10 or 15 pounds might be plenty for certain exercises. But if you're a veteran, you're going to need a lot more weight and more volume. So is it okay? It's just not going to be effective. All right, let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. Let's move right along. Bummer that we can't get questions live, but let's move into some balls deep. Let's get on it.
That's deep.
All right. Make sure you are checking out askpapasolio.com. So if you want to submit a question, that's the perfect time. Look, if you're showing up and sometimes the live chat will break, I don't know why. Maybe sometimes it's happened before. The live chat will like freeze and then it'll kick up all of a sudden, like halfway through. So it still might turn back on. But if you are a listener of the show and you want to submit a question and, you aren't sure when the live stream is going to be, or you're working and you're not going to be able to catch it, make sure you go to askpapasolio.com and submit a question. Submit a question. So it seems like I'm on my own for the balls deep videos. I'm on my own. I'm going to choose them myself. A reminder that we do have our Swole Fam Roundtable this Thursday. So we are live again tomorrow, Wednesday, and we will be private for 23:30 for Thursday. So members only, swolenormousx.com. And it's Thursday the 22nd at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, live call with myself and the Swole Fan. Those are fire. They're 2 hours in length. We usually go the whole distance. And a reminder, A lot of people look, and for the roundtables, I will say it again. A lot of people call in and kind of want to come up on stage at the end. Everyone wants to come up on stage and have a conversation the last fucking 10 minutes. Come at 5, come up on stage early and have a conversation. I'm telling you now, because people get cut off and like they try to join in. Like we have 10 fucking minutes and all of a sudden everyone wants to come up on stage and talk. I think it's because you're nervous and you see, oh, it's at the buzzer. So there's not a lot of pressure on you. It's like, you're going to miss out. So we had a bunch of people that couldn't get up on stage because they waited till the last minute to request to come up on stage. So make sure you get there at 5 and jump on early. Princess Sparkle, your Amazon store has 5 to 10 pound clubs. I want to support your Amazon. Can you add 2, 3? I think if you click the link for the Amazon store, I think it will also attribute any other purchase that you make, I think within a time period. So don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. They probably only send me like $1 or some shit. Amazon, they don't, it's not like a big hookup or anything. But if you click through the link, yeah, I can add that. There should be other clubs added to that, but I appreciate that. Go get your clubs. Go get your clubs. I appreciate that. I will do it. I will add them on there, but go get your clubs. Get them in. Get that shit in. I appreciate it. All right, let's do this one. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Oh my. All right, we'll do this first one. This one is called Kardashian No Fries. Let's fucking go. Balls deep, beaches. Balls deep. Here we go.
What's in the box?
All right. Kardashian No
Kourtney
Fries.
Kardashian's been quoted as denying her son Mason French fries from McDonald's for about a year. And here's why I think that's a big problem.
Oh, I'm going to tell you what. You should not be eating McDonald's French fries, period. Period. At all. Because they're fried in vegetable oils. Would you let your child smoke cigarettes? No, you wouldn't. This is garbage. It's trash. Make your own food. Make your own fucking food. Make your own fucking food. And this is why I think it's a problem. I already think you're an idiot for thinking that's a problem. That's great. That's excellent. Should never have those fucking things. Yes, I've eaten them in my life, and I shouldn't have eaten them. No, you should not be feeding your child McDonald's French fries. Oh, but they want them. No shit. You don't say. You don't say your child wants addictive foods. You don't say. Shocker.
I'm Abby Sharp, I'm a registered dietitian, and I let my kids eat fries.
Oh.
Kids who are heavily restricted of certain foods are more likely to sneak them and overeat them because they're being taught to put those foods on a pedestal.
Oh my God. You're just like any other stupid fat American. Because they told me I can't have it, then I want it. Why don't you educate your child? This is what you should do. You should educate your children. Your children are not stupid. Stop treating your children like fucking idiots. They're much smarter than you think they are. Tell them why. Educate them as to why. Show them what it looks like. Show them what people look like when they eat fries. Explain to them how they're made. Explain to them. Show them. Educate them.
Little Mason, those McDonald's fries hold so much power and allure. As parents, we ultimately only have so long before we're not in charge of what goes onto the table.
So you should educate your children accordingly so they have the proper tools and skills to navigate this absolute cesspool of fucking human eradicating trash in our environment. Your face hurts my soul. FYI.
Boys eventually become young men who are going to be in charge of feeding themselves.
Yeah, and these young boys are getting estrogenic vegetable oils shoved down their fucking throat. You want to turn your boys into men or to boys who aren't sure if they want to be men or not? Hint, hint. You think I'm joking?
Boys have a penis, girls have a
I
vagina.
think I'm fucking kidding.
And what kind of relationship with French fries do we think that this young man is going to have? He's
hopefully not one. Oh my God, French fries. You see, these garbage foods, just like we were talking about in the accountability meeting, like alcohol, when you don't drink alcohol, everyone's like, what's wrong with you? How come you're not consuming this addictive, terrible drug? How come you're not consuming this trash? People are on your case because you're not drinking alcohol. You don't want French fries? Oh my God, what's wrong with you? I don't like poisoning myself. There's that. There's that.
Basically begging for them. Listen, I'm not suggesting that we serve French fries for every meal or even every day.
Can you imagine what else her kids are fucking eating? Yeah.
It's our job as parents to try to offer a wide variety of nutritious food.
No, Jesus fucking Christ, no. That's not your It's our job as parents to offer a wide variety of nutritious foods. It's not your job as parents to offer anything. It's to educate. It's to give the kids the most nutritious foods, not a wide variety. There isn't a wide variety of nutritious foods. There isn't. There is not. This variety bullshit, this constant variety is part of the problem. Variety is not required for proper nutrition. Variety is fucking nonsense. It's the same thing as moderation. It's not required. Variety has nothing to do with you getting the proper nutrition. There's nothing to do with it.
But teaching our children to become competent, healthy eaters is a long game. I am way more concerned as a parent with fostering a healthy relationship with food, where my kids can self-regulate their appetites and not become obsessed with things like French fries and cupcakes, than I am concerned with the specific amount of milligrams of omega-3s in their dinner. So for goodness sake, Courtney, get the kid a Happy Meal.
All right, you're an idiot. This chick, Abby's Kitchen. Is that Abby? Is that the stupid one from YouTube? Is that one that people, she looks like she lost weight. Maybe she's eating healthier now. Oh my God. What an idiot. People are so stupid. They don't realize how dangerous these foods are. They don't realize what's in the fucking food. These are the same people that are putting whatever deodorant and cologne and perfume on and using dryer sheets and, dishwashing soaps, and they're putting hand sanitizer and wearing 5 fucking masks. Yeah, this is great. Hand sanitizer is horrific for your body. It's awful. Okay. Let's go through these. Let's see. 1, 2. Oh. This one is, there's a dude here. This is a short one. This one says PSA for thin people. There's a dude here. Methinks he's probably going to be gay just because most dudes don't make these videos.
Hey, thin people, I just wanted to let you know, if you're really, really concerned about sitting next to a fat person on an airplane, you can always buy yourself an extra seat.
What?
That's a huge bitch.
Thin people, if you're really concerned about sitting next to a fat person on an airplane, you could always buy an extra seat. I think it's probably the other way around. I think if you're fat and you're concerned about fitting in a seat, you could buy 2 seats. This is kind of weird. That's kind of weird. What a jabroni. PSA for thin people. I mean, as long as their fat isn't rolling over the seat and interfering with the seat that I purchased, I don't care. But if it's like if you're offensively fat, and you're only offensively fat if I have to deal with it. Like if I have to sit next to you and you're encroaching on the space in my seat, then you should pay for 2 seats. Or I should get a discount for the inconvenience. That only makes sense. If you're encroaching on what I paid for, then it's your problem, not mine. Okay, I've never seen that guy before, but the brain cells are not strong with that one. Let's move right along. This next one, Unpacking Fatphobia. What we got from